2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Players' Championship. Today's coverage is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, it's the final round in this one. What's our next player dealing with as they start their round?
Should be a lot of nerves. They got the lead. They've been sleeping on it overnight. That is never an easy thing to do. Almost an uncomfortable situation at times, but they are playing well, so they have that confidence going into the final round. But this is going to be a tough afternoon ahead.
It's all set up to be a beauty. Let's head out to the action. Well, that's a handy shot. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
This one is chewing fiber.
Outstanding shot. High quality.
Gotta like their chances from there.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
He's currently sitting in first place. Here we have a par 5. Is it time to get after it or play it safe?
Drive it out to the right-hand side to give yourself a good look at reaching this green in 2.
That should find the fairway. Going for this green in 2, Rich. It's an exciting but daunting task.
The green is minuscule from back in the fairway. You know that you have a little bit room over to the left, but you're going to fall off into a low area. And if you miss it out to the right, you're going to find a very deep bunker on the right-hand side of the green. There's really no great miss around here, but if you're going to go for it, you have to know that your short game is going to bail you out no matter where you miss it.
Johnny Mack, what's the news?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Jon Rahm as he gets set for his next shot here on the 3rd.
Got a birdie putt upcoming.
Oh, you know you want to.
Ooh. So close to the eagle. The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
Par 3, just 177 yards from the back, but this green is always firm. Be wary of that.
Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Oh, so close. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here on the 4th.
Par 4, 384 yards from the back. A long snake-like bunker down the right-hand side to a cool little green with all sorts of movement on it. A very fun hole to play indeed.
That looks to be a fairway finder to me. This one might need to get down a little.
Well, I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be nervous playing Jon Rahm, but it doesn't appear that way after this approach shot.
Let's catch up with Jon Rahm. Ooh, This putt about 11 feet in distance.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Ooh, right by the hole. It's just about 3 feet away. Looking good. Our leader is currently enjoying an 8-shot advantage. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Par 4, 471 yards from the back. Drive it out to the left-hand side to give yourself the best angle for your second shot into this long, thin green.
Second shot here on the 5th. Going with the 8-iron here. And should find the surface. Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Surely it's going to.
Oh, how about that one? Time to take a look at what's going on at the 6th. This would be a great up and down. Oh, I thought that one was going in. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Our current leader is enjoying an 8-stroke advantage.
Not a bad drive. A little bit shorter than Beamer. Not bad.
Second shot here on the 6th. Fairways and greens. Easy game, isn't it? 8 feet to the cup.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
Ah, that's frustrating. And that should secure the par on this one. Leading by a whopping 7 shots after that one. Now on the tee of a long par 4.
Difficult par 4, 451 yards. Water and sand all the way down the left-hand side. Hit it out to the right. Find the green with your second and sprint to the next hole, making 4.
That dog will hunt.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
And from around 135 yards.
Come on, get down. Setting up miles from the hole. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Par putt coming up here.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt.
John, give us a small update.
Hey, guys, we are checking in with John Rahm as he gets set for his next shot here on the 8th.
So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Still in the lead now after that hole. We've reached the 8th hole.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
well played. Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it?
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Just didn't drop. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. Now 7 strokes up after that hole. Welcome to this par 5 hole. Oh, that was pure. This is the second shot here on the 9th hole. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Absolutely. Love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
That one had eyes for it the whole way. Okay, time to return to the action. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Oh, just missed. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
So impressive all week long. I gotta say, this player is on top of the golfing world at the moment.
Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Playing this shot from around 120 yards. Opting for the 9-iron. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Well, that's well played and sets up a good birdie look here at the 10th.
Of all the shots on the post, that one ranks right up there.
Trying to get to 15 under now with this opportunity. Was on a good line. Just putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make.
This for a birdie run.
That one's come up short.
Sometimes when you try and get it up the hill, you just forget to hit it sometimes, and it seems so in this case.
And that fine play ensures they hold top spot on the leaderboard, with Jon Rahm trailing in 2nd place. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole.
Par 5, 558 yards long. Avoid the fairway bunkers on the left-hand side, and you might have a hope of going forward in 2. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out on the second shots if you're not careful.
Well struck. Nice shot that. That should find the surface. Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
Okay, steady now. Wow, almost an eagle. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And after that hole, they currently lead in 1st place with Jon Rahm in 2nd. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Par 4, 12th, a new design in the last couple of years. Water all the way down the left-hand side, but it's a drivable par 4. Most players will bail out to the right, but the brave ones will take on the green with their tee shots. 2s and 3s are easy to come by, but so are 5s and 6s if you get it out of position.
Second shot here on the 12th. Oh, almost went in. Oh, well done. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Ouch, that hurts. And the putt drops, and we're moving on.
John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Jon Rahm as he gets set for his next shot here on the 13th.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. It's time for a one-shotter.
So many different levels to this green on the par 3, playing 181 yards from the back. You can get it close. You can even make a hole-in-one, but watch out if you hit in the wrong spot on the green. It'll be difficult to two-putt from there.
Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. Just 10 feet to the cup here. This one has eyes for the hole. That was a gallant attempt. And this one is for his par. The putt drops, and we're moving on.
John, what's going on? Talk to us, Goose.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Jon Rahm as he gets set for his next shot here on the 14th.
Let's take a look at the current standings. Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back 9, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
They've chosen to club down here.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. 16 feet to the hole. Ooh, right by the hole. Putting for par. And down it goes. And now that finds him in first place. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th.
One of the more simple tee shots on the golf course, par 4, 470 yards. Just a little fade required off the tee to the fairway. The green sits up above the fairway a little bit, surrounded by a couple of bunkers, but I gotta say, I like this hole. It's straightforward, it's simple, before you head into the final 3.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. That was a beauty.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
Setting up from the first cut here in the green. Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
Saving one there after being all over the parking lot, chipping in for the par.
4 feet to the cup. And that will drop in for a birdie.
What a great feeling being that far ahead with just 4 to play.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
We have a par 5 at this one.
Fun-filled adventure waits. Find the fairway, and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do. But watch out. Lots of water awaiting a wayward second.
Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Rich, fortune favours the brave at TPC Sawgrass, but no more than here at the 16th.
You better be confident in what your abilities are, because if you get it wrong, you'll find out in a hurry with this second shot here at 16. You miss it right, you're in the drink. You miss it left, you're going to be in some mounds. You can catch a nasty lie, and that's not any place you want to be. It really is a difficult shot from over on the left-hand side. One of the most underrated difficult shots on this golf course. However, you're brave, find the center of the green, make eagle, life's good.
An opportunity for a birdie here. John, do you have any info down there?
Hey guys, we are checking in with John Rahm as he gets set for his next shot here on the 17th.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Our leader really starting to gap the field now. Their advantage is 9 shots.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. That's going to find the water, sadly. Getting ready to play their third. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Should find the green here. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. This putt is from 14 feet.
This is what they have left for bogey.
Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Trying to forget the bogey on the last as they step onto the tee.
It's just one of the most difficult, visually intimidating holes I think you'll ever face in your life. Somehow, try and hit it down the right-hand side of the fairway, keep it out of the rough, and from there, hit it out to the right-hand side of the green somehow, also keeping it out of the rough or that pot bunker short right. Listen, you'd be happy to make 5 here, that's for sure. 4s are magnificent. 3s are unicorns. They really don't happen that much. It is such a difficult, demanding finishing hole, probably one of the toughest in championship golf.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader. This putt for him to win the event. That's pretty tidy. And that'll do it, Rich. Players' Champion. That's one of the elite wins in their career.
Winning the Players' Championship, Luke, is easily as good as winning any major because the field quality is so amazing. This is going to speak volumes for this player and the career going forward. This is a heck of a win. I can't wait to see what they produce next.
Well, when it comes to performances that they'll remember, that certainly has to be one of them. What a brilliant play today.
A match for the books, Luke. I'm just happy that I got to witness that and see that. What a rivalry it was in the lead up to this epic match, and they took down the hero. They come out on top of not just the rivalry, but also the event.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be out here. As this event kicks off, our featured group consists of 2 players that appear to have entered into this fantastic rivalry.
Well, Henny, quite a challenge that this player has set for themselves. We've seen them beat many of their rivals this season, but there are not many people that can go up against the great Tiger Woods and succeed. History's told us that.
Oh, well, they certainly do not lack in confidence. This is going to be a very entertaining group to follow indeed.
I'm jumping around in my seat, and I can also see Rich Beam doing exactly the same. He managed this feat back in 2002 when he won the PGA at Hazeltine over the great Tiger Woods.
Oh, please, Luke, don't mention that. Once we get Rich on his high horse, there's no getting him down again. Although he has shown that it can be done. Tiger Woods can be beaten. However, it is such a tall order. I know that this player has beaten all of these incredible roster of players in all these rivalries so far, but come on, this is Tiger Woods. Can it really be done today?
Well, that's the question we're going to get answered, aren't we? Very few people have ever laid claim to beating Tiger head-to-head. Good luck in your rivalry. You're going to need it. Oh, that looks like Seabiscuit in his prime. An opening eagle to get the day started.
Nothing like setting the tone early for the rest of the day with that opening eagle. What a start.
He's in a share of 5th position.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Not bad. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
And from about 105 yards.
That might be one club too many. Oh, that thing was like a tracer bullet. Right down the pipe. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. And now at 3 under overall.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Copperhead course at Innisbrook can really bite you, especially if you're slightly wayward. And there's one of those holes right here at the 3rd, Rich.
Decisions to be made. The fairway narrows up. Should you take driver out? Also the water on the right. So players more than likely laying back with some kind of fairway wood.
Rich, considering everything that's been said about the great Tiger Woods throughout his entire career, it almost seems superfluous to add anything more to it. But what that man has meant to the game, and again to people like yourself who have gone on to win, mate, and he's holed it. What a shot. And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. Moments like that deserve another look.
Now, they were looking at an up and down, but just down.
Currently at -5 now for the day.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
The 4th hole, the first of the par 3s on the property, and you've got to be dialed in on your number.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3. Needs a little members bounce to the right.
A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the 4th.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it.
This one looking really good.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
This is a 12-footer here.
Oh, that's frustrating. And this putt coming up for his par. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. Currently 5 under for the day. Stretching out over 600 yards means the par 5 fifth is no snack.
It is. Luke, I rarely say that par 5s on the PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill tee shot and a second shot that is downhill, moving from right to left, that's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about 100 yards out, which is going to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat green surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to lay it up on this par 5.
Nicely done. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Currently tied for the lead. Oh, well, that was like a laser straight at it. A birdie putt awaits. Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
A chance now from the bunker for an up and down. Oh my, how about that for a par?
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The 6th hole at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich. It's a challenging one, isn't it?
If you find the fairway off the tee here, you are an amazing human being. The fairway tilts from right to left very significantly. Holding the fairway is almost impossible.
Good shot there, Beamer. And Rich, we talked about so much and we heard so many of them throughout the years. A Tiger roar just sounded different to any other roar on the golf course. Explain just the energy of that and what you endured.
Well, the Tiger roars usually involved about 35,000 folks, and any other roar was about 3,500. So that was already a massive difference. You just knew it. There's just an energy in the air. When you heard a roar go up, you immediately could tell whether it was Tiger or it was somebody else. And it all kind of depends on how you were affected by it. And I think that where a lot of players got into trouble was listening for the roars and listening what kind of roar it was. And when they let it into their head that it was a Tiger roar, then I need to do something better. I need to change it up real quick. And in fact, that's probably what hurt them more than anything else. But listen, when Tiger did something fantastic, everybody on the golf course knew it was him.
Yeah, that one will play. Currently -5. Currently leading. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Great looking shot, this.
This player showing zero signs of any nerves as they play against their rival and playing partner, Tiger Woods. What a fantastic approach.
Oh, well, you've just got to look with admiration. That shot took some serious skill. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Ooh, nice line. Well, what a way to bounce back. Nice putt to hole. And that will take him to 6 under. He sits in first position. Well, if you haven't felt snake bitten already, the 8th at 230 yards, Rich, will certainly get you.
Everybody loves a 230-yard par 3, don't we, Luke? They're just wonderful, wonderful designs, and I'm laughing because this is nearly impossible. This green is just a sliver up there. A high shot moving a little bit from left to right is an absolute must on this par 3.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Just didn't drop. Just 3 feet to the cup. Job done. Let's head to the next. Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Terrific shot. Who could have thought you'd hole it? Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Ball striking continues to be the order of the day as the players arrive on the 9th tee, a par 4.
Yes, just thread those bunkers off the tee shot somehow with the driver. Second shot is going to be straight back up the hill. And once again, with the pin position over on the right-hand side, players will be unable to see where their golf ball pitches. This is a quality par 4.
Nicely done. This shot from 120 yards. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. This one might need to sit. Oh, my.
Clanks it off the stick.
That's nicely done. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie.
This has a real chance.
Oh, that's a sensational putt to make. And what about the glimpse they just gave their rival? Come and catch me now. Okay, it's time to make the turn and a good time to reflect on the action so far, Rich.
Yeah, but I like the position. I like being out in front. That forces the other players to come catch you. I like their position.
Attaboy, good shot. And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. Oh, this would be a good putt to make, and with it, a share of 3rd spot. Go in. And down she goes, the long-range bomb.
Yeah, that is not what you want to come up against mid-round, mid-rivalry. That was mean.
Our current leader is up by 3 shots. Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just avoid that bunker down the left-hand side. Find the right-hand side of the fairway. You can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green in 2, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on the right-hand side that could block you out.
getting ready to play their third. Currently leading by 3. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
This is their look at birdie.
Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. And with that hole behind us, they're currently in the lead with Tiger Woods in second place. Well, a birdie's also in your heart, standing on the 12th tee. A short par 4, Rich. Decisions to be made?
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. Rich, we saw it right throughout Tiger Woods' career, just epic shot after epic shot. What was the best shot you ever saw Tiger hit?
We were playing in 2002 in the Grand Slam of golf over in Hawaii. Justin Leonard, Davis Love, Tiger, and myself. And we, on the second day, wind's blowing at a pretty good clip on the par 5. I think it was number 7. And you had to bust 2 shots to get there. Nobody, I mean, it was nearly impossible. In fact, it was impossible with 3 out of the 4 of us to get it home in 2. Well, Tiger gets up there on this par 5 the second day, and he's already leading by like 800, I think. And he drills one right down the middle. I lay up with a 3-wood. That's how hard it's blowing. I lay up with a 3-wood to about 70, 80 yards. And this little green is a little peninsula. It kind of goes from left to right, a little bit of a fade if you're a right-handed player, with water on the front part of the green, and the pin's over in the back right. And he gets up there and smokes driver off the deck into about a 25-mile-an-hour wind to about 6 feet away. And I look over at my caddy and I go, is this for real? I mean, are you sure that we're not in a video game right now? Because that's just not possible. I mean, it literally, the second shot off the deck with the driver was hit about forehead high and traveled about 270 into the wind. And the ball just kind of hung there, seemingly just about 20 feet off the ground, just hung there and kept hanging, kept hanging, kept hanging, and fell right exactly where he wanted it to. It was unbelievable. And at that moment in time, you kind of sit there and look at yourself on the inside and you go, whew, I don't have that shot, and I don't even know how to make up for a shot like that I don't have. You just knew that you're just kind of sitting there watching something that nobody else in the game can do. It's phenomenal.
There was a big impact for a lot of players playing alongside Tiger Woods. They almost got sort of, spooked by the occasion. Why was that?
More than anything else, it's the fact that they're playing in front of more people than they ever had in their life before. And this rings true for, I think, every single player out there, whether it was Ernie Els, Vijay Singh, anybody from that era. You had more eyeballs on you at that moment than anybody else, because Tiger carried the biggest crowds every single tournament. And so sometimes it would be uncomfortable, even for the most accomplished players out there. Some of them will tell you, no, it wasn't a big deal, but I can promise you it got their attention, and it probably helped them in a certain sense, because when you played in front of that many people, Luke, you wanted to focus. You wanted to put your best foot forward, because there is no worse feeling in the world than going out and laying an egg in front of 30,000 people. I can promise you that. That's why I enjoyed playing with him, because when you went out there, you knew you had to play well. You didn't want to embarrass yourself in front of all those people.
This is a bogey putt coming up. Well, the leader giving a little hope for the rest of the field there as they put down a bogey on the scorecard. Here's Tiger Woods. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Leading by 4 strokes after that one. The long par 3 continues to be a feature here at the Copperhead course, and 15's no different.
It is. Thankfully, though, this is the flattest green, or one of the flattest greens on the golf course here. It's basically just a long iron down the hill to this flat green, but don't miss it left. That is no good.
Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. It's just about 3 feet away. That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Well, this one's right at the pin. That's a super shot. That's another green in regulation.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens in regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Okay, let's get back to the action. This putt coming up is for birdie. Ooh, just missed that one. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. The Copperhead's penultimate hole is a good par 3 playing up the hill.
It's a tough tee shot, plays longer than what's on the yardage. Any pin that's in the front part of the green is a difficult one to find as the green is so narrow.
Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. A wonderful shot here at the 17th and a chance for birdie. Trying to move to 12 under par with this putt. Oh, just missed. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
Nice little par putt here.
Yeah, we'll take that. Now 4 shots up after that hole. The closing hole of Innisbrook's Copperhead course is also the final hole of the Snake Pit, and this one here has everything going against it.
Lay it back and you're going to have a long second shot back up the hill, but if you take driver and find the fairway, you'll be rewarded with a very short second shot.
Lovely effort, that. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
Going with the pitching wedge. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Round now in the books. Good luck next time. Now, got to be pleased with that performance in first place at the completion of their first round.
Lots of good playing out there. 1 round to go. This could be a very nervy final round. Lots of players.
Well, that was a thrilling day. And on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us. Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. It's a pivotal day coming up for this player on the team. I'm Luke Elvey. Great to have Rich Beam alongside me. And Rich, what do you think of their chances?
Never easy going to bed with the lead, and they're out here today. It's probably weighing on them a little bit. I got to say, though, this player has been playing well. That's why they have the lead. So they have to be excited, and they have to like their chances going into this final round.
Well, that's enough from me. It's time to pull the trigger. Let's get down to the course. Going with the 5-wood. Yeah, that one's looking good. Outstanding approach shot. So exciting to have an eagle putt here. Gee, talking about bursting out of the gates.
Trying to make a statement early and often.
Sitting at -14 now for the event. Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Downhill tee shot. You want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
That's tidy. Playing from around 110 yards out. Opting for the 9-iron. And not a bad approach. He'll be putting. Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Tiger Woods as he gets set for his next shot here on the 4th.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? 14-footer.
Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
Well played. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort.
The play so far has been stellar, increasing the lead, Luke, but can they maintain it? Let's find out. Not really what they were hoping for there.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
And from around 135 yards.
Oh, come on, sit.
Pretty good shot there.
This one's for birdie. It's tracking. Ooh, a couple of birdies on the bounce. Look who's on a roll.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
Currently in first position. This hole is a par 3.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Trying to get to 17 under the card with this putt.
Looking better.
A well holed. He'll take the birdie.
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
Let's head out to the 6th hole.
This shot's around 165 yards out.
This looks to be heading to the green. Well, that'll be one of the shots of the day, that's for sure. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. We have a par 5 on this one. That was wonderfully done. Second shot here on the 5th. And here we are with the third shot. A look here to get to 18 under the card with this putt. Oh, this looks pure. It was on a good line. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
He's got this for his par.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Time to tee off at the 6th.
This is probably the hardest fairway to hit on the PGA Tour, Luke. This fairway cambers from right to left at a pretty good clip. And unless you work your tee shot from left to right, a high, soft shot, you're not going to find the fairway. This is almost impossible. The second shot will be from an awkward stance where the ball is above you or below you to a green that's perched a little bit above the players. Thankfully, though, it's a very flat green.
Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. That's a great shot into birdie range here at the 6th.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
John, you're down there. What's happening?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Tiger Woods as he gets set for his next shot here on the 8th.
That's inside the range. What a shot.
Amazing shot. Guaranteed birdie for this player.
Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Time for the second shot here at the 7th.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Another fine-looking strike, this one. It'll find the green.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Let's check in with Tiger Woods. Oh, yeah. Are you kidding me?
Needed it. Needed that in a big way, chipping in for the par.
Our current leader is up by a whopping 7 shots now. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole. Opting for the 5-wood. Oh, that one's absolutely stiff. Good look at a birdie here. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. Leading by 8 strokes now after that hole. We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off. Well, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Around 110 yards to go. This is looking pretty good in the air. That's well played. Pin high. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. Well, Rich, this is the pivotal final 9 coming up, and the players perfectly positioned. They've given themselves a chance.
Yes, but if they start thinking about it, that's where the danger happens. They have to keep their head down and keep playing on the front foot if they want to see this thing home.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Playing from 110 yards out. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Should find the green.
Oh, it's not often you come up against Tiger, but he's really proving himself out there today.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Now a par 5 hole awaits. Wonderfully played. Time for the second shot at the 11th. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, right at it from out of the bunker. Putting for birdie here. Leading by 9 strokes after that one. Now teeing off on the 12th hole.
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
That got caught up in a few of the branches. That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here.
That's not the shot they're after.
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
Didn't that look good for a long time? And this would be a great par putt if he can make this.
They thought leaving the flag stick in would help them, and they thought wrong.
And that was a bogey by our leader, so the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap. There's always a sense of excitement striding onto the tee of a par 3 hole.
Luke, this tee shot is about as hard as 8th grade algebra. It is absolutely mind-bending. It doesn't look like much, but that green absolutely I think the green is made out of Gore-Tex. It repels golf balls.
Wow, what a shot. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And now that finds him in first place. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. You find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
Not quite sure about the strike on that one. This could be heading towards the rough. And here we are with the third shot. Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Let's see what happens here on the 15th. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. That's a good-looking shot there. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Firm, back, up the hill. This will be a good one.
Ooh. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Well hold. Let's move on.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Our leader is currently enjoying an 8-shot advantage.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 155.
And here. Oh my. That was brilliant. Didn't even think you'd get on the green from there. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Well, this player's mighty fine. Their lead is now 9 after that performance.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
The final challenging par 3 on this golf course. Good news is, though, is the green funnels in from both the right and left edges. Most shots are going to end up right in the center of this green.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
He's staring down 23 feet here. Little birdie looking here.
Ouch, that hurts. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Well, this is when the adrenaline really starts to kick in. Leading the tournament with the final hole to play. Good luck. Well played, mate. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
This one is right down the pipe. Wonderful shot into the 18th and a chance for birdie. And it's all come down to this. Make this putt and win the event. Okay, steady now. All right, let's see if they can compose themselves and knock this one in. And as that putt drops to the bottom, Rich, they are now the Valspar champion. What a performance.
Yeah, what a performance, what a win. I mean, just, this player was just amazing all week long.
And wow, what a rivalry that was. Let's recap some of the results. Well done, Henny Koyak. Thanks for joining us on course today.
Thank you, Luke. The pleasure was all mine. I got to see some incredible shots and some not so good stuff, but what a day.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.
配信終了します。ご視聴ありがとうございました。P